Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. I'm Sarah Jane. Welcome to Gift of Healing TV's The Intuitive Healing channel. And welcome to a beautiful sunny evening here in the UK, in Bournemouth in the UK, after actually a very wet day today. I'm glad you've joined us. I'm so pleased you joined us to meet our friends in the mythical realm. We have many, many friends in the mythical realm. And I'll very briefly go into the story about how I came to connect with them. I've been offering some sound shares, working with sound energy. And I had people coming to me for those sound shares. And this particular evening, one person came along. And that was fine. I have no issues with that. But we ended up actually by doing an evening of angels rather than sound. And at the end of that particular evening, I thought, actually, I could do evenings with the angels, with animals, animal guides, and crystals. And then when I was thinking about it, because you can look up crystals and their energies and angels, I've got many packs of or decks of angel cards and animal cards, and I've got crystal cards as well. And so I thought, okay, but what happens if, say, a dragon or a unicorn or a mythical being was to appear to somebody in the meditation, especially the animals evening? And I did a lot of research. I researched and researched mythical books, etc., trying to find information as to why a particular mythical friend may appear. And find anything. As I said, animals, crystals, angels, there's all sorts out there, but there was nothing for the broad band of mythical beings, because there are so many of them. And it was just like, this doesn't make any sense. Why is there nothing out there? And I was in my car one particular day, and I can't remember what day of the week it was, but it was back in 2009. That much I do know. Actually, it might have been late 2008, but whatever. And I was thinking about it, and I don't hear voices. I don't see things. But suddenly the words were in my head, "You're doing it." And it was like, okay, right, fine. I've come to trust. I really have. In the process of doing all my research, I'd come across a couple of books that I'd got to do with myths and legends and folklore. And so I sat down, pen and paper, with these books, and it was just like, okay, sort of who wishes to share a message. And that's how it all started, because they wanted their evenings as well, I suppose. And that was something that they wished me to do, but they wished to bring messages. And I ended up with 57 messages from 57 different mythical friends, right across the spectrum of mythical beings, from all parts of the world, many different countries, and many different beliefs as well. You've only got to think about the dragon and the fact that sort of in the West, it hasn't got a particularly good reputation, but in the East, it's definitely a revered mythical being. And actually, before I go any further, because this will bring us into, I think, when I was sort of reading through it quickly earlier, because it was a poem given to me by Dragon Heart. And in that poem, there's actually a couple of lines which it just brings about so much to me, and it brings about the meditation that's been given to me as well for this evening, Not the normal meditation I do for people to connect with a mythical being. But please realize every mythical being is a friend and not somebody to be afraid of. As I said, the dragons in the West have not been so revered. They've been feared. Now, obviously, that is changing. But this is the poem that Dragonheart gave me. Open your heart, free your mind. You are love of the purest kind. Feel that love in the core of your being. It is strength, courage, gentleness, and giving. This life is yours to live and experience. Be honest and true to your heart's guidance. Open your eyes to the beauty all around. Let your ears hear the majesty of sound. Let your heart sing and your words give it voice. Know that everything in your life is your choice. We dragons are with you. You have your own guardian and guide. The doors of the mythical realm are opening wide. We are beings of wisdom from the realms, from nature, trees, the oaks and the elms, Gaia, the elementals, fairies, angels, and more are all here knocking at your door. Welcome us all in with open arms and watch as the storm of life calms. Every problem is an opportunity. Every challenge brings a new possibility. Allow your life to go with the ebb and flow, open to experiences that help you grow. So open your heart and free your mind to the wonders in life that are there for you to find. I hope you enjoyed that. And it was those words, the doors of the mythical realm are opening wide. The guidance I felt I was being brought, amongst other things, was that for a long time, because of the distortion of the myths and legends surrounding our mythical friends, that the doors had closed between our world and theirs. It didn't mean that their energies weren't getting through. It just meant that we weren't getting them as much as we can. And I so feel those doors opening. I have done for a long time. And no more so, I think, than my first meeting with the werewolf. And this is where I'm saying, please, every single mythical being is a friend. And my first meeting with the werewolf, I knew I still got to sit and receive the message from the werewolf. In amongst what I was doing at the time, I was working, they called it shared care. I was befriending an adult with learning difficulties who liked to go to the cinema once a month. His choice of film was not my choice of film. This particular month, he chose to go and see a film called Man-Wolf. So I'm assuming you can guess some of what's potentially coming here. Not into this type of film at all. And it got to one particular scene and I could just guess what was coming. Not that I would ever write anything like it, but I think I could have written it. It was just so obvious what was going to be happening in the continuation of that scene. And I thought, I can't watch this. And I closed my eyes and I thought, what am I going to do? I wish you could shut your ears off the way you can close your eyes. I really do. But I thought, what can I do? And I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call on the werewolf. And I did just that. And I couldn't, the sense of calm and peace that descended on me was amazing. Absolutely amazing. it was just so beautiful. It really was beautiful. And I got the sense of the start of the message that was going to be coming as well. And it was very much, I'm really grateful, but I don't have my pen and paper. I'm actually in a dark cinema. This is not the place to receive your message. But I am really grateful, and I will sit down with you tomorrow. But I also became aware of 3 wolves with me. They're in the cinema. But they're 3 wolves I'd met in the physical, because I do have a love of wildlife. I love being out in nature. I love meeting animals of all sorts. And I have had the great pleasure, the experience of being a trainee handler with wolves at the UK Wolf Conservation Trust. That was going back to 2000, 2001. And the 3 wolves I had with me there in the cinema, right at the side of me, were 3 of those wolves from the trust. Kenai, Kodiak and Alba, all 3 who had by that time had passed from the physical back to spiritual, and they were right there with me. So not only had I got the peace and the calm that descended on me from the werewolf, but I also found 3 wolves with me that I had met, that had met me in the physical, which was beautiful. The following day when I sat for the message, I can give you the gist, but do you know what? I've got those here. And if I can find it very quickly, let's read you the whole thing. UVW. Where is the werewolf one? It's here somewhere. The werewolf. I am a guardian of the night, the guardian of the time of the full moon. This is a powerful time, a magical time, a time of miracles. I am a protector, a destroyer of all that is negative, especially at the time of the full moon. Ask my help with shedding your fears. Believe in me, believe in the love, peace and contentment that I can bring you. To protect and guard over you, I have given you all your own guardian wolf. Get to know your wolf. He or she is your friend and is always with you. You and your wolf are one. Grow strong in the knowledge of the protection they and I bring you. If there is something you fear, ask us to help you release those fears. Be prepared to let them go. You are feeling torn in two, as if you need to be 2 totally different people at the moment. The werewolf is asking you to take back control of your life and to rid yourself of that aspect and everything that goes with it that feels wrong to you. So the werewolf has actually given us our own guardian wolf, and we are one with our wolf. Werewolf means man wolf, the Old English word were, which is man. And to me, that makes huge sense. Why wouldn't we be one with our wolf? Now, there are many, many friends, and please, if you've got questions, don't hesitate to ask them. I'm quite happy to take questions. There are many friends, as I said, from many different parts of the world. But what they did ask me to do in practically all cases was not to write anything about their myth or legend, because the legends in so many cases have been distorted. And one of the classical ones for that, and I have that feeling that actually I was asked to write a little bit about this, but the book was written a long time ago, and that's Morgan Le Fay, Queen of the Fairies and a healer. But within Arthurian legend, she was turned into a witch and a wicked person. But that's the distortion Christianity brought in. Because and that's, I suppose, what happened with the dragon here in the West, and has happened with the werewolf, and has happened with the vampire, who is another guardian of the night and is there to protect us. If at night you feel afraid, the vampire said, I can see at night. You're afraid because you can't. Call on me. I can see, I know there's nothing for you to fear. I know it can be difficult for people to be hearing mythical beings that have had so much bad shared about their legend, but actually it's a distortion. Every single friend in the mythical realm, they're friends. That's it. There isn't an enemy in the mythical realm. There is nothing to fear from mythical beings. And that time in the cinema just was an absolute proof to me. And I hope that you are open to this. I really do. Angels, fairies, nymphs, gnomes, the elementals. And for those of you that have shared in these programs before, maybe you actually joined us for the evening I shared the elementals meditation. I hope you did, because obviously that is a very powerful meditation. And I hope if you haven't, you'll go and find that. You'll find it under the meditations on our catch-up pages. So please do experience that. And you get to visit the mythical realm as well, as part of that meditation and more. It's a very strong meditation. So there are many, many, many friends. And I obviously have said to you that there's a meditation. And I'm hoping that at least one of them will share something brand new. For those of you that like the idea of reading messages, I will share the magical, because there are magical friends on the website. I refer to them these days as our mythical friends, but I just never change the website. On the website, there's a monthly message that comes out. The most recent message, bearing in mind that we are now the 2nd of May, 2016, let's get it right. The message that came out in the last couple of days was from Encantato, also known as Boto, which is a Brazilian river dolphin, but is a mythical being as well. So please go to the website and enjoy the messages that they've shared with me over the years. They're all up there, and you'll find messages from the crystals dragons go up there as well. But I would like you, if you'd like, to join in the meditation. So I'm going to suggest that you relax. There won't be music playing, because obviously I don't want to break any copyright, but I did feel that I need to be doing heartbeat, because it's, as the word said, from Dragon Heart, about out of your mind and into your heart. And so we're going to be using the heartbeat of the drum. So please relax, close your eyes, become aware of the roots in your feet. Gaia, Mother Earth, is one of our mythical friends. Gaia is one of our mythical friends. And I'd like you to put your roots down into Mother Earth. Let your roots go down, down, deep into Mother Earth. Down into the heart of Mother Earth. Let your roots go into the heart of Mother Earth. Anchoring into the heart of Mother Earth. And then hopefully you will feel her love and her protection coming back up your roots, up into your feet, into your body, totally surrounding, protecting you and filling you. Feel the energy of her love. Let go of all thought. Come out of your mind and come in to your heart. Go deep into your heart. Go to the core of your heart. Connect with the core of your heart, which is your soul. Let go of thought and feel. And where you are with your soul, you are with all beings. Here you can connect with every being. You can connect with the angels, with the dragons, with your guides, your guardians. You can connect with all that is on every level. And what we are going to do, what I'd like you to do, is ask that a mythical being, you can choose one or you can let them choose you. That is totally your choice. But you are in your heart, you are in your soul, and you are totally protected. Nothing but love can touch you here. Invite in a friend or friend from the mythical realm who chooses to come and make themselves known to you at this time. And I'm going to leave you in your heart with the friend that chooses to come to you at this time. And I will come back to you in a while. But just know that your heart is continuing to beat with pure love.
I know you haven't been there for very long, but know you can come back here at any time you choose, remembering to put your roots down and connecting with Gaia, Mother Earth, remembering to let go of your mind and to dive deep into your own heart. And the more you connect with all the friends in the mythical realm, the easier it is for you to connect with them, to seek their guidance, to receive their guidance. So when you are ready, say your thank yous and your Cheerios, and slowly come back to the surface of your heart, back into your full body, back to the here and now. And when you are ready, open your eyes. And while you come back to us, I'm going to read you a message that Gaia brought. Be still. Listen to the voice of the earth. Listen to the sounds of nature. Listen to the beat of your heart. Listen to the wind in the trees as it rustles their leaves, as it whistles through ships' rigging, to its music as it plays hanging chimes. Listen to the rain as it falls to the earth, to the pitter-patter of raindrops on windows and rooftops, to the splish splash in puddles, lakes and streams. Listen to the waves on the shore as they crash up the beach and roll back into the sea, to the rushing water of a river in full flow, to the gentle trickle of a stream as it flows over pebbles and rocks. Listen to the songs of the birds, the dawn chorus, the mating calls in spring, the calling of young hungry for food. Listen to the buzzing of bees as they go from flower to flower, pollinating so that you have food. Listen to the calls of frogs and crickets, foxes, wolves, wildcats, to an elephant's trumpet, to the voice of all creatures,
Listen to music, to songs. Feel the rhythm and the rhyme. Let yourself relax and unwind, or sway and dance. Let yourself experience your own voice. Let yourself express your feelings in song and music, regardless of how it sounds to others. Open your eyes to the beauty that surrounds you, to the sun as it peeps from behind the clouds. Have you ever really looked at the clouds? Their different colours and shades. Have you seen the halo around the moon as a thin cloud passes over it? Have you noticed all the different greens of the leaves and grasses? Do you see the flowers, each petal, all the different colours? Do you see the reflections in clear ponds and lakes? Have you ever really seen the path of light that the sun and moon throws across the sea or a lake? Let yourself feel, let yourself love, let yourself experience, let yourself be. You are beautiful, you are very special, you are all my children, and I love you all. Your loving mother, Gaia. I know we've got some viewers. If anybody would like to share their experience, if you received a message, fine, you can share it or you can keep it to yourself. It doesn't really matter at all. It would be lovely to hear from you. Quetzalcoatl. Some of the names I have difficulty with. That one I can just about cope with. But then there's 3 others, and they're a deity. And I refer to them as Itzla, Itzpa, and Tez. It's Papalotl and Tezcatlipoca. And the Itzla, I apologize, but that's why I've got the abbreviation for the 3 of them. But you will find messages. In fact, the only one that there isn't a message up on the website from at the moment is Griffin, and that will come next month. So that's the only one, and then there'll be a message from every single one of them up there. And then we'll probably be going back over them again, unless others decide they want to share messages with me, and we end up with a load of new ones. Okay, obviously those of you that are here are wishing to keep whatever happened to yourself, and I can understand that. That's fine. That's not a problem at all. I was in 2 minds quite how to do this, because I have for myself created, and they're just made with ordinary thin card, but created, if you like, a pack of cards for myself. Of all our mythical friends, and although I'm not going to shuffle these because of the order I've got them in at the moment, but that doesn't make sense, but never mind. I'm just going to trust. I'm going to fan these out, and we are going to see if one of our friends wishes to bring us a message. Now, on the cards that I have, I've got some little messages that I've got anyway, but I do love the guys. I really do. I don't know whether you can see this, but actually the card I've picked says Quetzalcoatl. And this is what I love about working with the angels, with the dragons, and with our mythical friends, because they do things like this to me on a regular basis. I love it. I mean, the little message that's already on here, and bearing in mind that Quetzalcoatl is a serpent, but it's a multicolored feathered serpent. Which explains why this aspect. Okay, we've got a couple of messages, but let me read this little bit first. Do you like to wear bright colors, or are you someone who prefers browns, beiges, blacks, and dark blues? If you wear bright colors, great, keep it up. You bring sunshine into people's lives, even if they are unaware of it. If you don't, stop hiding. Come on, wear something bright. Add a sparkle to your day. Add a sparkle to your day for you. You are special. And I don't know whether you can actually see, but I've got sort of like purple, I've got a multicolored scarf on, I've got pink on, and you can't see my patchwork trousers. I love to wear color. And since working with our mythical friends, that is something that has become much more. I don't try and hide now. I still love black, but I do love to wear color even when I'm wearing black. Okay, Jay says, thank you, Sarah. No message, perhaps need more time. And I couldn't agree more. It was just a very short, but I hope, Jay, that you will go back and that you will get the chance to spend plenty of time allowing that connection to be enhanced, to grow, so that you can receive a message. I didn't get any message, but I loved listening to yours and the Dragon Heart poem. Thank you. That's from Dawn. Brilliant. Dawn, I hope, as I've just said to Jay, and the same for all of you, if you do the meditation just for the short period of this program, do go back and do it again and give yourself plenty of time. Make yourselves comfortable, relax, have some gentle music playing, and give yourself the time. And obviously, before you start, can I make the suggestion that you set the intention? So whether you want to allow yourself something like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, set the intention and ask that you are brought back. And you allow yourself to come back fully as I have guided you here. The other thought that you could do is you could play this, knowing where I start the drum beat, stop the video, and then just have yourself be able to come gently round enough to start it again, so that you come out with the guided in and the guided out. So there's a thought for you. Okay, Quetzalcoatl, because you obviously decided you wish to share. Are you going to bring me anything for everybody? Color. Look around you. Everywhere you go, there is color. In the northern hemisphere, it is spring. Look at all the flowers that are coming out around you. Look at the colors that surround you. Color is so important. Color brings a smile. Color brings a lightness of heart. Color brings joy. What colors are you wearing? What colors do you have surrounding you? Do you have color in your life? Please surround yourself in color. Sometimes those colors will be relaxing and calming, helping you to unwind. Sometimes they will be vibrant, bringing joy and laughter and humor. And mix those colors up. Don't be afraid to put colors together. Nature doesn't worry about what colors go where. We don't worry about what colors go where. Just look outside your window. Colors that you may not think go together, but in nature they are perfect together. And so for you, they are perfect. Color is what brings light into your life. Black is the absence of color. White is all colours. Bring colour to your life. Never go a day without colour. What are your favourite colours? Wear them. Whether it's just as a scarf, or a belt, or a cardigan, or a blouse. Maybe your underwear, it may be your socks. Whatever are your favourite colours, bring those colours into your wardrobe. Add colour to your life. What colours are in your surroundings? The office you work in. Can you do something to bring some colour into your office? Bring a smile into the place you work. What about the rooms that you live in? Have you got colour in your rooms? It can be the soft furnishings, the curtains, the cushions, the bed covering. It hasn't got to be the painted walls. The joy with it being soft furnishings is that you can chop and change them around from room to room. Bring colour into your life. Colour, colour, and more colour. From your colourful friend, Quetzalcoatl. Love, peace, and colour, sweet friends. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. That was actually a first for me. Usually when I sit down, having picked a card because they've told me who wants to share the message that particular month, I actually have a book and I literally write all messages down. I have to handwrite them first, then go and type them up. Now, what I will attempt to do, because I'm no typist, but I will slowly but surely play this back myself and I will type this message up and I will make sure that goes on the website. And let me just put that website up for you so that you can see that and go to that. It's ourmagicalfriends.com. If you actually want to receive the PDFs for the messages as they come out every month, then please, it's only a monthly email that goes out. I don't do it any more often than that. There's no sales pitch, nothing like that. If you want to receive the PDFs of the monthly message, in fact, if you sign up at the moment, you'll find the current one, last month's, and a couple of dragon ones I think you'll find as well. So I do try and make sure that the ones that go up in a month you do get if you're on the mailing list, and you can make your own collection. And I've got quite a collection of them myself now because I've obviously got the lot. So please do feel free to go and sign up on their website. I will try and get this typed up and share it on the website, hopefully before the end of the month. So do bear with me because I write for a couple of magazines as well, and the Mythical Friends and Dragons will also share there. So please bear with me, but I will try and make sure that's up before the end of the month. And if you have signed up, you will receive that in next month's newsletter email from our Mythical Friends website. So you will receive it. So you'll get it in writing as well as being able to listen to it here again. That's one I won't record. You'll see on the website I record the messages from our Mythical Friends each month. Now, Dawn has actually put, how much time would you recommend? And obviously that's going back to the meditation that we've just done. don't go with what feels right for you, but I would say something like 15 to 20 minutes. It won't take you long to get into the meditation, but it gives you plenty of time then, and it doesn't take that long to come out, unless you need plenty of time. Please give yourself enough time to come fully back into yourself. That really is important, that you come fully back to yourself, and back to the here and now. So give yourself your time for that. Glass of water afterwards is always good. Hydrating yourself is always good. Keeping hydrated. So so I would say sort of something like 15-20 minutes. If you want to make it shorter, you can, but do you know what, if you want to make it longer, make it longer. What I've started doing with clients that come to me for Reiki is, if they would like a meditation during their Reiki session, then actually I start the meditation at the very beginning of the Reiki session and leave them in the Reiki, in the meditation for practically the whole Reiki session. And that's very powerful, because you get nearly an hour in the meditation. But obviously sort of that's me taking them in and bringing them out. But you know, you can do this for yourself. Literally, this meditation was given to me yesterday morning. I was lying in bed. This is what they tend to do to me when I'm given meditations. I was lying in bed thinking, okay, what about the program for tonight? And then suddenly the out of head into heart, which goes with the messages as you've heard that they've brought. So please just be careful. It's not be careful, but it's make sure you go in deeply enough, but you come right back out again. And I get the feeling from what I'm seeing numbers wise coming up that people have joined us right at the end of the program. I have a feeling it will be up on YouTube practically immediately. The meditation, as you can see from the messages put up, I hope people have enjoyed. And you'll hear obviously the suggestions that I've made anyway. Dawn, can I just, yes, it's good to try, but don't try too hard. It's not a matter of trying, it's a matter of allowing, relaxing. I just am in trust. And when I know it's a time to sit down to receive a message, I definitely go into trust mode, because the truth is I'm still in that place. Why me? And the answer is, well, why not me? Why shouldn't it be me? It can be you too. So relax and go in peace and calm. And if you're relaxed, it'll be so much easier for the mythical friends to come to you, because the last thing they want to do is frighten you. And so it is really, really important that you are relaxed and you're calm and you're really looking forward to meeting whoever chooses to come to you. And as it could be the Hydra. You have nothing to fear from the Hydra any more than you do from the vampire or the werewolf or Cerberus, the three-headed dog. You know, you've only got to the Harry Potter films, because there were quite a few of the mythical beings that were part of the Harry Potter films. And they are all friends. I know some of them were portrayed differently, but they are all friends. The dragons, we have our own guardian dragon. We have our own guardian wolf, thanks to the werewolf. You know, people will tell you we actually have our own unicorns. That bit hasn't come to me, but it's come through others, because there are many people now connecting with many mythical friends, the mermaids. Yet there's myth and legend about the mermaids that makes them not particularly pleasant, but that's not true. So let go of the myth and legend of all of the mythical friends, which is, as I said, why they asked me not to write about it in the book. And the book is up. One day I hope that these will be turned into oracle cards. I really do. One of these days there will be the right person to illustrate the mythical beings and the dragons, and they will be turned into oracle cards because I have the messages for those. And for those of you who are at the beginning, you heard the werewolf one, but there are messages for all of them. So I hope that helps all of you. And if there are those of you obviously watching the replay, watching the YouTube video, that are thinking, well, we had trouble as well, as I've said for Dawn, I say it for all of you. Go in with love, relaxation, calm, pleasure, and if you like, an anticipation of what you're going to experience. So thank you. Take it as it comes and relax. Absolutely, absolutely, Dawn. Thank you for joining me this evening. Next week, the Patricia Iris Karen show, Patricia's going to be sharing Manifest an Abundant Life, including a powerful hypno-visualization to help you. So we're looking forward to that next week. And there's vocal Reiki coming up as well. So please, folks, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Go and find more of our programs. By all means, they're all the past programs are on the website. I mentioned the Elementals meditation. You'll find that on the meditation page of it's on the meditation page on the catch-up pages. So for those of you that haven't experienced that, I have also shared a meditation to meet your guardian dragon. That's on YouTube. Meditation to meet your guardian dragon. My name's Sarah Jane. That will come up. That's had so many hits. I'm delighted so many people are connecting with their dragons via that meditation. I am really pleased with that. And I hope you'll meet many, many mythical friends. This way, and slowly as your connection to them grows, the door between yourself and them disintegrates. You'll meet many more. Love, peace and light to you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you for those of you that's been here live. And for those of you that are watching the program once we're off air, it is a pleasure to be here with you. Love, peace and light to you all. Namaste.